Hi, I know this is probably a really weird setup, but you know what? Tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't. I've got my little tea with me, so I hope you do as well. And we're gonna talk about books. I hope you can hear me well too. I haven't tried any setups like that, so I don't know if it works. We're gonna talk about the books that I've been reading recently because I haven't been talking about them, and I've read, I was gonna say quite a few, but no, because I think I've updated you in my last vlog, and I've only read one book since, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So last time I updated you, I think I had just finished The Princess Knight. And now this book was really, really great. No, did I update you when I finished it? I don't think I did. I think I was in the middle of it. So I did finish it in a week or so, I think. And this was absolutely incredible. I loved it. I really, really loved it. I was so surprised. I mean, again, I never read the synopsis, and I never, like, I want to go in a book without knowing anything, because if I do know things about the book, I'll set up way too many expectations that will not be met. So I'd rather go in a book without knowing anything, and that's what I did in this one, as all of the others. And so I was really surprised about her, our princess, going to a military school. And it's really more plot and a war and military college than romance, and I loved that for us, because I thought this would be like so much more romance, which I like too, but this was really, really great. I love that. I love that we didn't have too many romance passages, and yeah, I really loved that book. And I mean, just, yes, I think I've showed you multiple times already, but I wish all the books were like this. I really do. I mean, like, just learn, people, learn from them. This is great. So that's the one I finished at the end of last week, I think. And so since then, I have picked up and finished this little one. So this is the third volume of a series, and it is the last volume of a series that I don't think is translated into English. I don't think this author has any other books translated into English, but this was pretty popular in France, and I had read the first volume when it came out, and the first volume was so great. The second one, it fell to the second volume curse, you know. It really wasn't that great. There was nothing in it. Basically nothing was happening. And there were so many grammar and other stuff errors. I found so many errors in the second book. I was so upset about that. Like, I think the worst one was she basically exchanged two names during one scene. A name came out that had nothing to do with the scene, like he wasn't in the scene, but his name came out, and it's just like I realized that it was just a mistake. So don't love that, but I still wanted to try the third volume because, again, I really liked the first one, and the story in itself was really great. So I wanted to know what would happen, and it was fine. It was fine. Maybe I should do a reread of the first one to see if the first one really was that great, because like this was fine, but also, you know, yeah, I didn't care that much. But look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Is there one on the... Yeah, I think it's the same one. Yes. Beautiful. This book is beautiful. I don't know. Maybe I will do a reread of the whole thing at some point. Don't know, but it won't be for tomorrow. Now, I have finished that book yesterday. I finished that book yesterday morning, and so yesterday night I really wanted to read something else, and that's why I picked up this little one, which is A Study in Drowning. Okay, let me put it back on. Blech. Okay, here we go. I started this yesterday night. I don't remember what time it was, and I'm on page 12. That's it. I have nothing to say about it. I'm only on page 12. Haven't really read the synopsis either, because synopses are always so spoily and I hate that. So I don't know anything about this book right now. I can't tell you anything about it, but I have started it. And yeah, I'm hoping that it will be great. That is it. And I think now for the books I want to read, I'm thinking next to pick up Dante's Inferno, because I want to read it. I own it and I still haven't read it, so I want to read it. That is all you need, you know, a book and wanting to read it. So I'm thinking of picking up this next, or I do have a few books on my Kindle. I know I have two Ticking Fishers books. I have Snake Eater and The Seventh Bride, I think it is, which I really want to read both of these. So yeah, could be that. It could be that. Could be anything else in my library, honestly. But that is it. That is all I've been reading, and that is all I want to read. Tell me what you've been doing, and also tell me if you like this kind of setup, even though you can't see up there, because you will not see up there. Ever. I can't say ever, but for now, you will not. And that is it. So I will update you later on. I don't know exactly when, because I'm going on vacation soon. And I'm also starting a new job after that, like right after my vacation. I've also not updated you on that. I had an interview Tuesday morning, I think it was. They took me in. I had two interviews that day, like in the same company, but I saw two different people, and so basically had two different interviews. And they called me in the afternoon to tell me that I was good, so that I could start whenever I could. And so I am starting in 2 weeks, and I will be. It's clearly not my dream job, and it will never be my dream job, but at least it's a job. And you know, I can't wait to start doing something with my life, because I've been jobless for the past 8 months. I mean, not 8 months total. I've had a few missions here and there. Like I've replaced some people over the vacations and stuff, and I've had, you know, my 2 weeks in my not very nice job last time. So I wasn't, you know, 8 months doing nothing, but it was only small contracts. So yeah, I can't wait to be finally doing something, and I know that like they won't have any reason to get rid of me because it's a job that I've already done. So let's hope that goes well. And that's it. I will see you next time. Bye bye. God, that's hot.
Il est magnifique, il va se mettre devant nous. Regarde comme il est beau.
Okay, I just came back from vacation, from the beach, and I'm sorry this is so messy, but at least I will be able to show you my progress in this little thing. It's a people up plushie, not really a plushie, it's just gonna be like a tiny keychain, sorry. So I am doing a small people up. I only have the head and the little arms for now. He's missing a lot of body parts, but it's a good start. Like, look at him. When you look at him like that, it's fine, right? I'm not, I don't like that parts. I can never do these things right. I don't know how to do that, and it's good enough, okay? Like, from far away you can't tell, so we're going to keep it like that. And then the other things I wanted to update you on were the books I read. So I have finished Studying Drowning. I finished it actually pretty quickly. I finished it on Tuesday, I think. I don't remember exactly when I started it, but this was great. This was really great. I remember seeing a lot of like very mixed reviews of people saying that this book and this author weren't for them, and so I was kind of scared that it wouldn't be for me too, but it is for me. Oh boy, this is for me. I loved it very much, and I can't wait to get my hands on the second book because I need to read it. So that is A Study in Drowning. I need to put the dust jacket on, but I don't know where it is, so no. And I have then started Inferno. I am 27 pages through on Canto 6, and I don't have many thoughts yet, and I actually don't know what kind of thoughts to form. Like, what could I say? I don't know, but I can't wait to finally read this, because this is such a big book. Like, it's not a big book, but this is such a big reference. This is such a big, just it's universal. Everyone has read this, I feel like, and so I can't wait to read more of it. And I love this edition, this penguin edition. I do hope that they have Paradise and the last one in these editions too, but I don't think they do. So this is sad, but I love this. And that is it. I know it's a very, very quick wrap up, but I honestly, I don't know. Oh, wait, I do have something else. I have started the seventh, oh my god, sorry. I've started The Seventh Bride by Tegan Fisher. I am, hold up, I am 79 pages in on chapter 11, and I'm quite liking it too. It's Tegan Fisher. It just, every book that I will be reading by Tegan Fisher will be a great book, and this one applies also. So yeah, these are the books that I've been reading this week, and I will see you in my next vlog, because this one has been pretty long. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. I have a lot of clips and it has gone on for like 2 weeks, but I don't know if it's actually long. So anyway, I will see you next time. Bye bye.